Dutchman versus New X-Files.
Listen, President Obama is lying to you. Former President Bush is lying to you. Ever since 9/11, the game's changed. Conspiracy videos on the internet are readily more available now more than ever.
The false flag operation.
Flat Earth Society exists. Everything you believe is a lie. Everything you lie is a belief. Everything on this planet is being doubted and questioned by people more insane than you, more crazy than you, with a less tentative grasp on reality than you might actually think. The X-Files was a perpetrator when back in its day in the 90s. It introduced us to the agent Fox Mulder alongside Agent Scully, and Dr. Scully was the skeptic. She was the disbeliever. She was proven wrong again and again, and it turned out in the end she became a believer herself. All this time it was aliens. Now, last what? You think I should rehearse these things better seeing as I'm on camera? On the 24th of January 2016, Fox aired a new episode starting a miniseries of The X-Files coming back. But this is not The X-Files as we knew it back in its day. Back in its day, it was about proving the government wrong, proving everybody else wrong. Aliens existed. They were among us. There was a conspiracy from the outside. But that's not popular anymore, is it nowadays? No, nowadays the popularity lies within. 9/11 being an inside job. Jet fuel doesn't melt steel beams. Why? Why did that one guy turn out to have a double passport approved by this one guy who was part of the government? We all knew this. If planes are supposed to be flying straight ahead, then how come they're not supposed to be going downwards slightly to adjust for the curve of the planet? The Earth is flat, I tell you. The Earth is flat. I'm telling you. After watching The X-Files, I must admit, I was a bit sceptical at first. I thought Fox Mulder was not ready for the world as it has been exposed, as we believe in now. But we believe in this world now. This is our world. Our world is ready for what we are ready for. White supremacy. No, wait, not white supremacy, the other thing. Government conspiracies. The government is behind everything we've done in our lives. You know that bottle of soda I bought. You know the reason I am overweight. It's all the fault of the government to create adult masses that just blindly follow the latest trends. Which is why I am a fan of Star Wars. No wait. I am a fan of Doctor Who. No wait. I am a fan of... No wait. I don't watch any mainstream media at all, just The X-Files on Fox. Well, that was a slight disappointment, wasn't it? I mean, seriously, I was a bit disappointed with the fact how easily it went from Fox Mulder has been believing in aliens in his entire life. You didn't see that? I should get rid of that thing. There we go. I should get rid of that thing when that door opens. There we go. I'm relatively disappointed with how easily it went from alien crazy Fox Mulder talking to the old professor I barely remember to talking to Jeff Winger, talking to Svetlana, and then going from it's aliens to it's not aliens, it's the government. That's my biggest bother. Aside from that, the new episode of X-Files feels a little bit like the old series of the X-Files, there's a conspiracy we don't understand, except it might not be actually aliens. But seeing as they already gave the twist away with it not being aliens, I'm relatively sure that either there's going to be a twist towards the end where it is aliens, pretending to not be aliens, pretending to be aliens, or X-Files is going to get picked up for a new season, and we're going to have series 2 of X-Files. Just like we have like new X-Files, and Mulder will regenerate and people will hate it because it's not as good as the old ones. And something about the prisoner and Avengers and things like that, you know. Time skip. That having been said, isn't the second episode just way more X-Files? And I still have to learn to look at the camera and not the little screen. Isn't the second episode of X-Files just way more X-Files than the first episode of the new X-Files? Because, really, I've just rewatched the first one before watching the second one again before recording this, and it starts out with 3 minutes of Fox Mulder explaining why everything you know is a lie, and then everything is a lie, and everything is a lie, and everything is a lie. And it systematically breaks down everything a true believer might know, and anybody who's not like a true believer of the X-Files is just having to wade through all this slop of information, talking to the old guy whose name I forgot because I remember watching the X-Files, I just don't remember them as vividly as some might do, because I might not be the right age bracket for this. And that having been said, Christ, the second episode was so much more proper. I'm happy that the series has decided to go with a more standalone approach rather than an entire miniseries overarching, because I was afraid it would have like the Torchwood syndrome. Like, whereas Torchwood series 1 and 2, they were mostly standalone things coupled with a beginning and a finale. Especially season 2 had this more than season 1. And series 3 of Torchwood was Children on Earth, and series 4 was the Stars, the same people that did Ash vs Evil Dead? Miracle Day. And boy, Children of Earth was at least somewhat enjoyable, but Miracle Day was an absolute bomber. It was a stinker of a magnitude. So I was afraid the current X-Files would be exactly just that. It would be dropping the original approach of, like, guess what funky things we've got going on our planet, and just opt instead for a gigantic the government is behind this, and there's a government conspiracy, and oh no, this plane from Independence Day has been blown up, and the Asian scientist guy has died, and Jeff Winger has vanished. I don't know what Jeff Winger's real name is. It's probably like Joel or Haley, something like that, because I looked it up, but I forgot before I started recording this. Terrible ADHD. Anyway, long story short, too late! I like the new X-Files. It's basically the old X-Files, except Scully and Mulder are older now. Yeah. So, if you do remember the old X-Files, go watch this. If you don't remember the old X-Files and you like Torchwood, Doctor Who, like conspiracy things with the guy from Californication, this. And if you think I'm just a fat guy on the internet with a goatee and my opinion doesn't matter much, go hate me. There's comments below, just say I'm a fat unoriginal piece of shit. Thank you. Thank you very much. Next week I'm going to have an actual point of discussion rather than talk about a series or a show or a movie. And I should do something about a book. Like maybe read a book. Yeah.
Shutdown initiated.